as I sit back, I tell myself today is another new day for me to explore about acceptance in my life. Am I able to accept myself the way I am? Am I able to accept people as they are? And finally, am I able to accept different situations as they come? Because I realize that acceptance is very acceptance. Today, am I ready to explore this in depth for various episodes? Okay, so welcome all of you. Om Shanti, good morning once again. And I think good evening to Sister Anu, who's joining us from Canada. She's the only one who's international for the moment. So let's start today with these sessions. We have started these sessions with the view of whatever we hear from the seniors, the values of life series on one particular value, we try to churn on those and through various experiential exercises try to experience and go in the depth of that value, whether I'm able to use that value for myself in my personal life and also in my professional work life or even at home if you're not working for that matter. So with this, I would like to invite all the facilitators who have joined us today, myself, then Dr. Reena Tomar, then Sister Anu, who's also Dr. Anupama Patel. She is a research scientist from Canada, and Prabha Sharma, who's from Delhi. So I would request each one of you all, starting with Reena, followed by Anu, sister, and then Prabha to do a self-introduction. Over to Reena, sister. Yeah, thank you.
Om Shanti and good morning, everyone. So, Manoj Bhai rightly said, I don't think there's much more to add to it. So, I am God's child and I have been introduced to Raj Yoga meditation for a long time and I'm practicing it. And I'm from Delhi and I am a associate professor in pathology at Maulana Azad Medical College, Delhi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Good morning. Thank you, Sister Reena. So I'm joining from Vancouver, Canada. And as Dr. Manoj brother said, I'm into research. I do research here in the pharmaceutical industry. And I am with Brahma Kumaris for about 10 years. And definitely, I love this program on values as we go deep within and we reflect and we understand and we share with each other, we truly take it practically to our life. So I'm very happy to be here and I look forward to spend the next 1.5 hours with all of you. Welcome. Thank you.
Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful class for us to meet today. Myself, Prabha Sharma from Delhi. I'm working as a senior manager for Human Resource Department, and I'm looking forward for this workshop today. The beautiful value acceptance is there. So thank you and enjoy session with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, all of you smiling facilitators. So let's move on to the first activity by Sister Anu. Over to you, Anu, sister.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, so let's start acceptance. So let me show the. Okay, so we'll start with a quick warm up. So you can see the beautiful picture. So the word acceptance. So the very first thing I want to just ask you very quickly that what is that one thought, feeling, anything but one word thought, feeling that is coming when you see the word acceptance. And I will show you the same picture. Such a beautiful picture. Just look closely and let's see what is that is coming to your mind. And I have another picture. So I'll give you just 10 seconds. And actually, I have a question. If you have gathered the word for yourself, what is acceptance? My question is, as I looked at this picture, the question came to my mind that who is accepting whom? So it's a beautiful value. So maybe I hope I haven't changed your direction of thought. But now, if we can take sharings, I would like, we have little time that we can hear from you. If you can unmute and speak, whoever are ready, can you raise your hands? And for others, many, I would request to put your reply, your answers on the chat box. So can I see some raised hands? And if we can actually, yeah. So Naman, I saw you first. Can we listen to you? What is the word? Can you unmute yourself? Okay, if not, then Mahesh. Okay, now you can unmute yourself. So we'll start with Naman.
Yes, ma'am. I am seeing from this picture that the butterfly is accepting the hand, and the hand is also accepting butterfly. Usually, the butterfly sits on flowers, and it's just sitting on hand, and it's like unconditional love, and that is
Unconditional.
between.
We got
Yeah.
that. So one word. So accepting each other, and that's unconditional love. So we'll take that, Naman. Thank you so much. So how about Mahesh? Yes, Mahesh, go ahead. Mahesh, are you there? So anyone else? We can't hear you, Mahesh. So how about Mala? You like to say?
Yeah, it's connecting each other without judgment.
Yeah, without judgment, non-judgmental, unconditional love, non-judgmental. I see on the chat box, happiness. Everyone is right, innocence, freedom, warmth, love and care. So you can put it on the chat box, or we would like to hear from you. So anyone wants to share? Shivani, you want to share? What is the thought for you? Could accept. Shivani, are you there? Okay, how about BK Peaceful? I see BK Peaceful. Can? Sheila, are you all there? Are you all here?
Just one request. All of you can now chat with everyone. So you can just put your chat box. Make sure you don't only go to the host. So just select everyone so that all of us can see. Thank you.
So we got another one, accepting situation. Okay. So I hope everybody can unmute themselves, because yes, you are. Somebody said they cannot unmute themselves. So hopefully you can now. So we can take volunteer, whoever want to share, or put it in the chat box. So we can move to the real exercises. So I read unconditional love for acceptance. That's for Kanika. Rachna says, widens your world. So any voices can we hear? Can we listen to your word with your sweet voice?
Yes, sister.
Yes, go ahead.
Everyone is playing its best role.
Everyone is playing its best role. So that is acceptance. Yes. Thank you so much. Anyone else?
Hello? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you,
Yeah,
sister.
yeah. It's the ability, to just be. I mean, giving ourselves and others the permission to just be.
Mhm. Just be. Thank you, Vinaya. Who else?
Om Shanti.
Yes, Vijay, brother, go ahead.
Happy morning to my dear brothers and sisters. Acceptance means love and respect for each soul. Thank
Love
you.
and respect for each soul. Thank you so much. Yes, Shivani, Sister Shivani, if we can hear from you.
Yes, sure. So, good morning. I feel acceptance is more to do with accepting each other's differences wholeheartedly without judgments.
So, without judgment, accepting wholeheartedly the differences. Thank you. Yes, Dr. Aruna. You want to unmute?
Few people have written down. You can just read them.
Okay. So, accept the people as they are. Don't try to change others. That's Hani Gupta. Guru Raj says warmth. Rachna widens your world. So we had read that. So any other responses? Yes. Rita, go ahead.
Hello. Acceptance is, I think, the basics of life, because without acceptance, life doesn't go on. Nothing goes correct. I don't know. I think it's the basics of life.
Basics of life. Bhattarajan says with the wholehearted consideration. That's beautiful. So I think that's very good that we all have that beautiful feelings of acceptance in our own way. So let's now start to the real exercises and go deeper into understanding acceptance. Thank you so much. So I'll pass it over to Sister Prabha.
Om Shanti. It was a very beautiful journey. Everyone was giving a very deep insight about this value acceptance. So as we have heard from everybody, someone said unconditional love, and there was a very beautiful line. Somebody says that being non-judgmental, that is one of the important thing. I hope I'm audible to everyone.
Yes, you are.
Yes,
It's
sister.
fine. Thank you.
Yeah. So we can see another slide. We can see another slide. Anuben can help me out with this.
Yeah, I'll share it for you.
All right. There was a very nice ice breaking everyone has done. After seeing that photo and the two pictures were there, when we felt that, okay, let's talk about acceptance. And someone said that it's the basis of life, actually. We start our life with acceptance. So let's think more about this. And in this session, we are going to experience this value through meditation also and deep journeying also. So now we are having an activity. You all can see a very nice slide in front of you. The slide is about experiencing acceptance. So I hope everyone is sitting with a paper and pencil or some notepad so that we can think and we can write. This will help you a lot actually. If you write, it will help you a lot to come out with your own thinking. So this activity means what we are going to do, think of a difficult situation in a life. It can be a personal or it can be a professional. It can be a mistake or a fight or a conflict or can be a disagreement in which the other person accepted your mistake, your behavior, or your stubbornness. So when we talk about acceptance, sometimes we talk about self, that first I should accept. पहले मुझे तो स्वीकार हो. We think like that कि पहले मुझे तो स्वीकार हो. लेकिन इस activity में what we are going to do, we are thinking from the other person mind कि कभी कोई झगड़ा हुआ या कोई ऐसी घटना घटी या कोई ऐसा कॉन्फ्लिक्ट हुआ when you thought कि सामने वाले व्यक्ति ने मेरे हर चीज़ को देखते हुए, मेरे बिहेवियर को, मेरे मिस्टेक को देखते हुए मुझे फिर भी बड़े दिल से एक्सेप्ट किया. That person accepted me. So what we are going to do, we are going to do a churning on these two questions. First question is that, what was that your experience? What was that you experienced at that time? आपको ज़्यादा डिटेल में नहीं जाना है उस एक्सपीरियंस में. You just have to give a small reflection to that experience. You have to remember that experience. और या कुछ ऐसी बात जो अभी करंट लाइफ में चल रही है, that you have to think. And the most important question is the B part. The most important question is that, what qualities did that person demonstrate? चलो हो गई बात, घटना घट गई, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट हुआ, फाइट हुआ, whatever happened. बट उसके बाद भी उस सामने वाले व्यक्ति ने मुझे एक्सेप्ट किया. That person accepted me. So the important question which you have to churn is that, what qualities did that person demonstrated? So you have your pencil, notepad with you. We are giving you some time to go inside, think about that part A, and then write part B. And then when I will say share on the chat box, you can share. But let's give time to yourself. Go within and find out. Give time to yourself. Go inside. Think about that experience. Can be anything. See yourself as a detached observer to that situation. And see that person, his qualities or her qualities.
Prabha, hope the music is audible.
Yes, yes, it's
Okay,
going fine.
thanks. Yeah.
List those qualities which you have seen in that person. The other person accepted you, even it was your mistake. You were stubborn, you were rigid. I hope our all participants are listening and they are trying and noting it down. I hope so. Okay, someone has already started sharing. So I'll let you know when you have to share, because this is a little bit deeper. You have to go deep and you need time to yourself also to go deep and reflect and finding out those beautiful qualities of that person who accepted you with big heart, with full heart. Now, I hope everyone got some time to go within. So let's have some sharing about it. Let's talk about the qualities only. जो वो अनुभव था, जो experience था, we will not talk about that experience. We will talk about the qualities of that person which made him to accept you the way you are. So, okay, we have some sharing on the chat box. BK Peaceful Kanika Ben said that patience, love, and respect. That was 3 qualities which were there. Okay. Then we have, does it have to be only positive quality? Okay, Brother Ram, you can write. Because this session is about acceptance. So we are going to be totally non-judgmental. Whatever you felt, you can express it. Okay, Mahesh Bhai said forgiveness. The value was forgiveness. Then someone said faith. There was a faith. Then Dr. Jyoti also connected with us. She said to move on and not discuss that situation as solution at that time doesn't exist. Okay. Dr. Jyoti, do you want to speak something? Do you want to share something verbally? Can you unmute yourself and say something about it, Dr. Jyoti?
You can
Yeah,
share now. I have unmuted. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Dr. Jyoti, you can share something. I have read your chat answer.
Yeah, yes, I'm unmuted. I'm audible?
Yes. Yeah.
So let me tell you frankly, a situation where it was very difficult to come across a situation because I always feel that I'm never stubborn, I'm never bad, I'm good. So I could not think of any situation. But then in the last moment, I thought of a situation. Many times it happens at a personal end that I will have lots of discussion with my husband, and I have lots of things imposed on him, and I always feel I'm right, and I always feel I'm the right, and many times I'm wrong, which I know, but I never show because I have to carry that figure that I'm right. So I looked at from his perspective today, and I realized that he accepts me. He knows I'm wrong, and still my wife does the best, and he accepts me. He moves with those things, and and I've seen he never discusses that. Like if I'm wrong, he has not made an issue out of it. But if he is wrong, I really go to the depth of that situation to get a solution. So I realize that he moves on, he lets go, and he is very light, and he takes everything very easy. So I think that's what let me tell you that he moves on with whatever I do. But
Yeah,
I don't.
That is also acceptance, a big acceptance actually. A person listening everything but not giving reactions, that is something like big acceptance. Thank you, Dr. Jyoti. Beautiful sharing. Yes, and in chat box also, we have a lot of sharings actually. To remain silent, yeah, that is also another way. If somebody is out of control and other person is totally silent, that is something very courageous thing, and that is also accepting. Then we have rational thinking and much more exposure than me. Okay, tolerance. Shaila Patel is saying tolerance. And then Chitra from Coimbatore is saying, I will be silent and I will design myself how to handle that person. Yes, that is also the quality of acceptance. Then we have understanding and motivation. Deepak Bhai is saying understanding and motivation. And then Hani Gupta is saying remain same after the incident, understanding, regard, love, patience, tolerance, and happiness. Okay, we have so many beautiful sharings. And then Shivani Penny said empathy and love. Okay, then we have Jyoti is again saying allow me. Okay. She just asked me to allow me. Then Aruna is loveful, valuing other person. Okay, so we have a lot of sharing now. So to conclude this activity, let's have some other way. When you were going into reflection of this activity, and when you were trying to see that person, and when you were trying to go back and seeing that incident or that conflict situation, you can see that person physically in your memory, in your brain, in your mind somewhere. So like anybody who must have felt that, what was the purpose of this activity? What did you realize after doing this activity? What did you realize? So 2 participants raise hands. We have 2 participants who raise hand. One is Galaxy J Prime. I'm sorry, I could not read the name, but the name which is coming in front of me, I'm just reading it. So yeah, please share. You can share by unmuting yourself.
Om Shanti, Didi ji. I am Vijay.
Acha, Vijay Bhai is there. Okay.
Thank you. You see, after finding that the another gentleman with whom I was stubborn remained silent throughout the conversation and then very politely replied gives me a feeling today that whatever may be the importance of the job in life of a target dates to be completed, but we should not be losing our patience in explaining to others that look, if we don't meet that date, we will be having a very sorry figure in front of the other client. I think we should always remain with love and respect with people, whatever maybe they are in situation.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Vijay bhai. Thank you. Okay, can I take someone voluntarily with us? Like I can say Rachna Kashyap from Delhi. Sister, do you want to share something after doing this activity? Did you got chance to go and find out the purpose of this activity? I think, I don't know whether she can hear me or not, but anyone else? Rita? Yeah, sister?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, sister?
we can hear you, sister. You can speak now.
Actually, my experience of acceptance is slightly different. Actually, when not too many incidences have happened. Obviously, I experience acceptance every day from my husband, but that is a regular thing. But yes, one major incident to which my attention goes when you asked us to cite such an incident of my life. So it was when I was working. Actually, I'm suffering from a medical condition, Steven Johnson syndrome, where there is a severity in the eye problem. So
okay,
there was a time at office when I was having difficulty to cope up with the working hours, and I was allowed by my senior to leave office every day 2 hours early. Now, and without a salary cut. So there was a revolt in the office. Everyone stood against me, and they kind of said ki this is just not acceptable because it is kind of partiality. But my MD, he stood for me. He was the only one who said ki whoever is not ready to accept this can resign, but I will not let that girl leave the office for this reason. Now, I have always been facing difficulties in accepting my own medical condition and the hurdles that come in life because of that. And in that scene, when another person stood for me, accepted, understood my problem, he gave me a lot of confidence, and he gave me the courage that whatever life may bring hurdles, when someone accepts you, it makes your life worthwhile. So that was one thing which I can never forget, and it fills my heart with gratitude for that. So
yeah, thank you, sister. It was beautiful sharing. Yes, so when we heard this experience from Sister Rachna, we can see that if someone is taking a courage to accept us with all the things, then it means somewhere acceptance, this value is also inside our mind. So it's just to open our door. That is the only thing. So sometimes we face that we have a lot of rejections. We have to face some non-acceptance from sometime. Sometimes it is very challenging situation. In our working life, in our personal life, we face a lot of challenges. And this value, acceptance, plays a very, very important role in our relationship, whether it's professional, whether it's personal. So this activity purpose was just to go into reflection like a mirror. When we can see acceptance value in other person, then what about me? It means something is also inside me also. And what is that? I just have to open my door of my heart so that the value, the vibrations of acceptance will start go on. So this is all about this activity. It was wonderful, wonderful sharing from everyone. So to conclude, let's see the slide, because our sister has made some notes. So I'll just read out that notes. Experiencing acceptance. So what are those qualities? Because we have a lot of sharing on the chat box also. So I'll just, to conclude this activity, I'll just read the values and then we can move on to other activity. So the qualities which we have seen in other person, while being stubborn, while being rigid, some other person accepted me with whole heart. The first value is patience, love, and respect. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Dr. Jyoti also wants to discuss too. So we'll give you a chance, Dr. Jyoti. Because we have to keep time also. So we'll come to you. Then we have forgiveness. Yes, that is very important for acceptance. Faith, to move on, be solution oriented, remain silent, reply with patience, move on, let go, and unconditionally accepts. Rational thinking, tolerance, silent and resign myself. Okay. Understanding and motivation, regard, patience, love, and tolerance. Then there is a beautiful value which is connected with acceptance, that is empathy and love. Then we have lovefully valuing other person, be patient in explaining other person, love and respect. Then have a positive outlook. And then the beautiful sharing was there from Rachna sister, that understanding from MD, compassionate, caring, help build confidence and courage. So if I see about this whole slide, if I have to conclude only 3 values, if I should take, what is the one value which keep on repeating a lot? Can anyone tell? In this slide, for acceptance, one value which is coming more than 2 times. Which value is coming more than 2 times? Okay, patience, wonderful. Shivani sister said patience. Love, Shela, okay. Understanding also. And there is one more I can see. Tolerance is also the patience and tolerance we can see. Forgiveness is only 1 time. Silence, respect. Wonderful, beautiful. Okay, so we have 4 important values which came. One is patience, second is love, third is respect, and fourth was silence. So this was our conclusion for this value, acceptance. So we will move on to another activity. And yeah, Ashwini Gupta also sharing his cooperation. Okay, beautiful sharing. Thank you everyone for listening and for participating and going into deeper and deeper to experience this value. So we will be having another session which will take you that अभी हमने acceptance के बारे में तो हमने बात किया, लेकिन acceptance को बढ़ाया कैसे जाए? हमने बहुत अच्छी जर्निंग तो कर ली कि हाँ दीदी ऐसे है, दीदी हम ऐसे करें, सामने वाले व्यक्ति में ऐसा गुण है तो हमें भी ऐसा करना चाहिए, या ये सब क्वालिटीज मुझे देखने को मिली. लेकिन अभी हम जो नेक्स्ट एक्टिविटी करेंगे दैट इज अबाउट कि एक्सेप्टेंस तो है, लेकिन एक्सेप्टेंस को बढ़ाना कैसे है, हाउ टू मेक इट आउट, हाउ टू एनहेंस. So now our lovely sister Dr. Reena is with us. She will take us that how to enhance acceptance value. Over to Reena Ben. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prabha Ben. And yes, it's a beautiful journey which is going on acceptance. And I was realizing that to enhance acceptance, I think before enhancing, the first thing is to really acknowledge that people understand us and accept us. So I request Anuben to please share the slide of that activity, enhancing acceptance. Okay. And first of all, we understood what is acceptance, and this was a beautiful realization just few moments back, that people around us accept me, and I was not acknowledging it, I was not mindfully accepting it, but now I understand that people accept me, and now this is the next step. This is the next step, that how I can enhance acceptance. So let's go further. So this is one question in front of you, that what can you do to accept people as they are? So this is a small question to all of you to self-reflect, that what can you do to accept people as they are? So this is some kind of action planning you have to do right now. And this action planning will be on 3 fronts that we will share with you in a few seconds. First, take a few moments and think that what can you do to accept people as they are? What changes you would like to bring in your lifestyle, in your behavior, in your routine, so that you can accept the people as they are. I need not change everyone, but I have to accept them. So these changes I have to trifurcate into 3 parts: the changes on the thoughts, the changes in the words, and the changes in the behavior or actions. So reflect, and you have a copy pencil in front of you, and you can write these changes. You can write these changes at the thought level, at the words level, and the behavior. You have to write separately, minimum 1 sentence, and if you have more, you can write that. But it should be very feasible change which I can bring in my lifestyle. So take 5 minutes, reflect deeply, and write it down. So many of you must have done the reflection, this beautiful reflection. I think the summary of this today workshop will be this, what you have just reflected. So the concrete, visible changes I would like to take and my thoughts, words, and actions. So now I very respectfully invite people who have not shared before. So you are so mindful that if you have shared before, I don't want to share it now, but people who have not shared before, please come forward voluntarily and share. So who have not shared before, please share what are the changes you would like to bring at the thought level. Yes, anyone. I don't want to spell your name, but I think you can do it yourself. What do you say? Anyone who have not shared before. And lots of people have. Chitraben, you have shared before, Chitraben. So anyone who have
Sister,
not
very
shared
simple.
before.
First of all, we have to change our role. We have to change our role to opposite party. I am Chitra. My friend is Radha, no? So I have to understand Radha's feeling. So automatically I can understand what she need, and I can fulfill all the. I can accept the Radha's feeling. Just I give the example, the name. That's all.
Okay. Anyone who have not shared before? Wonderful, Chitraben. Anyone who have not shared
यस
before?
मैम, यस मैम, मैंने शेयर नहीं करा है एक्चुअली, मैं लेट हो गई थी और मैंने जस्ट अभी ज्वाइन किया है, लेकिन मैंने आपका क्वेश्चन सुन लिया है कि अगर हमें किसी को एक्सेप्ट करना है तो थॉट लेवल पे हमें क्या चेंज करना है। तो मैम मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि जो कुछ भी हम लोग आउटवर्ड दुनिया में करते हैं उसका कहीं ना कहीं उसका जो बीज होता है वो हमारे अंदर होता है, यानी व्हाट्सएवर वी आर डूइंग आउटसाइड वो कहीं ना कहीं हमारे इंटरनल लेवल से ही गवर्न होता है। तो अगर हम अपना आई चेंज कर दें, क्योंकि हम जो कुछ भी एक्टिविटीज कर रहे हैं वो सब आई के चारों तरफ ही रिवॉल्व होता है, तो अगर मेरा आई की डेफिनेशन ठीक हो जाती है अपने लेवल पे और मैं अपनी रियलिटी में वर्क करता हूँ और अगर मैं ट्रू सेल्फ में इजनेस में रहती हूँ तो डेफिनेटली मेरे लिए जो है थॉट लेवल पे एक्सेप्ट करना ऑटोमेटिक हो जाएगा। मतलब मुझे कुछ एफर्ट्स नहीं करने पड़ेंगे मैम, मेरा सब कुछ ऑटोमेटिक हो जाएगा।
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू। सो थॉट्स के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे, अभी वर्ड्स पे बाद में जाएंगे। So I think Anuben is sharing. Anuben, on the thoughts level, lots of things people have shared. Like we have to be non-judgmental. This is I'm reading out from the chat box. So on the changes in the thought level we can bring is being non-judgmental and respecting the other person, understanding the people around me. So these are, summary in just words. Understanding and be grateful to them. Okay, I will keep on sharing the things from the chat box. For meanwhile, anyone who have not shared before, Hema Kumari Suryavanshi ji, I think you have not shared today. You would like to say something? The changes in the words. The changes you would like to bring in the words to accept the other person.
Okay. Keep on talking normally as if nothing has happened. If any incidence is there or something is there, and your word should send them a message that you are accepting them as they are. So I think means you should keep on communicating normally.
Okay. Okay. So Anuben, as you are sharing, so some changes which I read from the chat box on the thought level is to look for qualities in them, in the thought level, to look for the qualities. And in the words, someone has shared so beautifully from the chat box that we have to respectfully speak to them. We have to respectfully speak to them. And changes in the words is smiling and saying thank you frequently. Saying thank you in the words level. Okay, so anyone who would like to share on the behavior level, the changes in the behavior level, because lots of people, maximum people have shared their changes on the thoughts level and in the words. So anyone on the behavior, on the action specifically. So meanwhile, I will read from the chat, but anyone who have not shared, but specifically enumerate the changes you would like to bring in the action and behavior level.
Yeah, Om Shanti. I'm Deepak. So, like in the behavioral level, like I just considered like how God, like God or Baba, how He accepted us. So, what He does is He be tolerant towards us. So, however, I mean, whatever we do, He first be tolerant towards us. He's tolerant towards us. Then only then we will change. And then one other quality I found is God always has good wishes for us. He only thinks of our positive qualities. So for the behavior part, so I think that if we are tolerant and we have good wishes for all, automatically the action will in one way or the another, and it will bring positivity in us also, and the other person also, directly or indirectly. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So one more change in the behavioral level I read from the chat box is to be empathetic, to the people around me in the behavior level. And the third thing is to appreciate them with our actions to the people around us. Okay. So I think last sharing, we can take some more. Shaila Patel, Hani Gupta, many are there who can share. Sharmila Rastogi, anyone who have not shared before. Dr. Firdaus is there.
मैम
मानसी।
एक चीज और हम लोग इसमें अपनी एक्सेप्टेंस को इनहांस करने के लिए कर सकते हैं कि जनरली हम लोग एक्सेप्ट कुछ चीजें ऐसी है ना, हमें अगर ये वाली चीज अंडरस्टैंडिंग हो जाती है कि कुछ चीजें हमारे सर्कल ऑफ कंट्रोल में है और कुछ नहीं है, तो जो चीज हमारे
So I think we lost the voice of Mansi.
Speaking now, I would request whoever is speaking, just unmute others. Kindly keep yourself muted unless you're speaking. Yeah.
Yes,
I think
Mansi.
बोल सकती हूँ आप?
Yes, Mansi.
Okay, just a minute. There are quite a few other sharings. If you can take, Mahesh has said become trusty. Promil has said give positive vibes to the soul. So there are many in the chat box. Reena sister, if you can read it.
Yes,
Thanks.
yes, I'm reading that. So Mansi, were saying something. You can complete what you were saying, Mansi.
Actually, it wasn't Mansi. It was,
I
I
think
think,
it's-
Neeru Hasija. So Neeru,
Yes,
if you
ma'am.
can just make sure that
Yes,
you
yes.
have to share only once, please, because we want to give it to others also. So
Okay,
just
okay.
one
मैं
sharing, yeah, please. Okay,
right,
so let
right.
others also share. Thank you.
राइट राइट बस यही इसमें एक चीज ये कहना चाह रही थी कि हमारे लिए इस चीज को एक्सेप्ट करना बहुत आसान हो जाता है जब मेरे को इस चीज की अंडरस्टैंडिंग हो जाती है कि अदर्स आर डिफरेंट। सामने वाला जो कुछ भी बिहेवियर कर रहा है या जो भी एक्शंस कर रहा है वो डिफरेंट है, वो गलत नहीं है। अगर इस चीज की अंडरस्टैंड, गलत तो कोई भी नहीं होता है इस दुनिया में, लेकिन अगर मेरी ये अंडरस्टैंडिंग है कि वो गलत नहीं है, वो डिफरेंट है, तो मेरे लिए
Okay.
एक्सेप्ट करना बहुत आसान हो जाता है।
Right, thank you. So Anubhan, I think the sharing on the action level is to be forgive to others. So forgiveness in the action level and to be cooperative to each other. So cooperative and to forgive on the action level.
We'll
And
just
as a
request, sorry to interrupt, we'll just request other people to please unmute themselves, mute themselves when they are not speaking. So Neeru, if you can mute yourself, all of you can just mute yourself who are not speaking. Thank you.
Okay, and the last sharing which I can read from the chat box is as to play the role of a detached observer. So to be a detached observer can come in the behavioral level also and the thoughts level also. So this is a wonderful sharing we had from everyone on the thoughts, words, and behavior. So anyone would like to volunteer to share, and otherwise then we'll just sum up the sharing. Vijay Bhai, I think you have shared before, so we are giving chance to people who have not shared. Okay, thank you, Vijay Bhai, for cooperation. So cooperation is one thing we have written on the behavioral level. So this is how you are cooperating with us. So I think we can summarize this. So the changes, these are some feasible, we are bringing on the thoughts level. is that we can be non-judgmental to others. We have to respect others. Can be understanding to people around me. I can look for qualities in them. So this will bring very easily to change, to accept others. I can become a trustee, be a detached observer. And on the words is uh, keep on communicating normally, speaking respectfully to them, saying thank you frequently. And one more thing I read on the chat box is to speak less. To practice this art of silence as frequently as possible is wonderful change I can bring. So Anuben, you can write that also, to practice the art of silence frequently. This I read in the words category. So in behavioral categories, consider how God accepts each other. So I accept everyone, to be empathetic to all, to be tolerant to everyone, to forgive others, be cooperative to everyone as you are, and to be a detached observer. So this is a wonderful summary and wonderful, ready-made solutions we have, ready-made ideas and planning, action planning we have on the thoughts, on the words, and the behavior. So I think that is a wonderful exercise we did today, and it is the cooperation from each one of you that we have such great ready-made ideas to enhance this beautiful value of acceptance in us. Okay, so let's go further.
Thank you,
And
Sister Reena.
thank you, Manoj Bhai.
Yeah, and thanks to Prabha Ben also. So we started with these two activities. It is like first activity which we did was about experiencing acceptance, whereby I am not accepting. I mean, I am doing something very uncooperative, very unhelpful, maybe very stubborn, very rude as well, but people have accepted me. And second is looking at that first activity, what have I learned? And what can I do? Those changes are in front of you. Because these are the three important aspects of our life. Mansa, Vacha, Karmana, what we say. That is the thoughts, word, and action or behavior. There are a few other sharings also, which I can see in the word level. The word column seems quite empty. So I'll just add on to that, that smile is the medicine. So if you can just put a smile on your face, actually that is a behavior in one way. And as Reena's sister pointed out, someone said being silent. We discussed that in the first aspect also. Silence is a very good value related to acceptance. Mind well, this silence is not just the silence of the mouth. It has to be silence of the mind, because I have accepted the person inside fully and I'm not even having a single trace negative thought about that person. So that silence on the words, on the physical level also is important on a word level to explore that. So thank you, beautiful sharings. But the limitation of this is we just have 1.5 hours, so we can't take sharings from all. So we apologize for those who again and again want to share, but we can't really take everyone sharing again and again. So it's a limitation. Just bear with that. So now we move on to the further part of it. I'll just start sharing my screen. As I'm telling you again and again, that these series are in conjunction with the Values for Life series, which has been taken. These are all spiritual talks. Why do we call them spiritual? Because all these values are basically in the spirit, in that energy. So what those seniors have shared with us, we'll be just covering that. So if you can remember, all of you would have attended this session on acceptance by Sudesh Didi. Last Sunday it was. And what she said, we'll just take briefly into consideration. Why should we have acceptance? Because if you want to influence anyone positively, and if you want to motivate, encourage, empower any person or any situation to change, you should start with acceptance. But remember, this acceptance has to be unconditional. I remember two souls speaking about their husbands. I'm not taking their names, but they said, "हाँ husband तो है, वो तो रोज मुझे accept करते हैं." But this is like we are taking granted for. हम लोगों को for granted ले लेते हैं. हाँ मेरा husband है, मेरी wife है, मेरा बच्चा है, मेरा spouse है, मेरा junior है, तो मुझे accept करेगा ही ना. अरे क्यों? कोई ठप्पा लगा के आए हैं क्या हम कि वो हमें accept करेगा? So we should not be taking for granted these people. They are a very important part of our life. My husband, my wife, my spouse, my child, they are my important inner circle of my of my life. So I can't take them for granted. So I have to really acknowledge that they are accepting me. अरे उन्होंने मुझे accept किया तो क्या बड़ी बात हुई? No, that is becoming judgmental. So remember, we have to accept unconditionally. That's what Didi also said. And it is written that don't disguise resistance in the form of acceptance, because you're still trying to control, by which it means that inside I feel resistance. How is that resistance? Because I want to take control of that person, but I'm not able to say that in my word, but inside I have that, yeah, he should accept me. So that is actually resistance in one way, which we should not be doing. So with this, then Didi went on to this beautiful garland. You know, when you want to make a garland of pearls, what should be done? Each and every pearl in the, or maybe each and every diamond, you can see it's diamond in front of you. Each and every pearl or diamond should accept each other and should accept the position. If one diamond says in the garland or in the necklace that I don't want to be in this position, how will you feel that? It will look very empty and vacant. So it would not be looking very good. So this is the importance that Didi got out this very highly spiritual concept that it is a world drama and we have to accept everyone as they are. And if I can extend this, accept not only people but accept situations as well as they are. Because this is what we call the eternal world drama, whereby every actor is there on the stage and performing and doing their action to the utmost best they can do. We really can't change them. We really can't even change their part, whatever they are playing. But what we can change is we can change our thoughts towards them. That's the reason the second activity which you did before this was, it started with the thoughts. What are the thoughts which I should be having inside so that I can start accepting people? And you came out with those nice thoughts. Importance of acceptance, Didi started that once moment we are born, right from the day we are born, we don't even know we are a boy or girl, but people call us, parents give us our name, our identity, and we accept that. So why do we have that natural acceptance for parents? It is because of these three things. The bhavana, which we call the bhavana, can be called the intention, the faith, the vision, the hope, and love for parents. As all of you very beautifully mentioned in the first activity, the qualities for acceptance, love was universal, love and respect was universal. It came out very well. So we have faith in our parents, we love our parents, we have bhavna in them, sort of we are emotionally connected to them, and also bhav is there. Bhav is the intention. We know that the parents' intention will always be beneficial for me. And we also have the hope that they will always take care of ourselves. Then Didi also said that parents name their children on the names of holy gods like Lakshmi, Krishna, Ram. It is just because that name identifies with the beautiful qualities of that deity. And it is the good wish of the parent. Always we say it in Hindi, Shubh Bhavna and Shubh Kamna. It is the good wish of the parent and even the pure feeling of the parent that my child should do good in life. So, you know, because of this emotional bonding which we have, which is on a very pure level, the faith, the vision, the hope, that we have this natural acceptance for parents. Now, looking at this, next we come on to what are the reasons for non-acceptance, which Didi covered. The most important is when we mix expectation for acceptance. It's very nicely mentioned that when you are thirsty, you drink water and say thank you to the person. But if you see that in that water there is some dirt, there is some impurity inside, then you will say, oh, I don't need this. Please give me a clean glass of water. So same thing, we are not able to accept people because we have this dirt of expectation. And mind well, it is really a dirt, because expectation is something which I want from the other person, but not necessarily that the person may give it to me or not. So that is the main reason for not accepting people, because I want something, but I get something, and then it leads to rejection. Then it leads to non-acceptance. So that's the important reason. I would not be covering each and every sentence in detail. I would just give you a gist of that because we don't have time to cover so much in detail. There are a few other reasons which Didi gave for non-acceptances, that as we grow, our intellect starts maturing and that innocence goes into understanding mode, which is beautiful. We are growing so that childlike innocence is left and we go into the adult onset understanding. So we start understanding people and then we say, मुझे पता है ये मुझे क्यों accept कर रहा है, कुछ तो इसको लेना होगा मुझसे. So, you know, we start converting from heart into head. So we start using our head into things, and then we sort of, start casting a doubt on the genuineness of the person. That person is doing something good for you. He's accepting you. Why are you trying to be judgmental? As Shivani Bhen pointed out, when I'm casting a doubt on their motive, am I casting a doubt on their intention, then I'm trying to be very judgmental. And then these emotions come in. I hesitate, I doubt those people, and I become judgmental towards them. So therefore, the same family, the small kid who has grown up now and then goes into becomes an in-law. So therefore, you know the famous relationship of mother-in-law and a daughter-in-law, then the famous relationship of boss and colleague. So all these relationships then start becoming a bit more fickle, and there may be a slight, what we call darar, a little bit of break starts coming in relationship, all because I have started using my understanding where I don't know. I start using my head where I have to use my heart. We should know in life where to use head and where to use heart. I'm sure all of you are aware of that. Then coming to the famous relationship of parent and a child, parents start saying, children, you don't know what is wrong and right for you. I know that very well for you. So this, you know, this game of I know everything right for you. We know parents know everything right, but you should know very well that now you're dealing with an adolescent child. You're not dealing with a small kid. That adolescent child also has seen his own world outside. He likes his peers more than the parents. Why is that? Because they have started accepting him as they are. The peers have accepted him, his friends circle have accepted him more compared to the parents, because parents feel I am right all the time. So mother says to daughter, do as I am saying. So this is in one way ordering a person. So we should not be doing that. We should not be mixing these I and mine. We should not be mixing this ego and anger, which in turn creates conflicts. Because when I feel I am the mother, I am the father of the child, I know what is good for him, this is nothing but ego. And that in turn starts seeping in anger as well. So the person will not like you for that. So it's very importantly mentioned there is a need to identify each other as souls in every role and relationship. So that's what we are taught here in Brahma Kumaris, which Didi also pointed, that it's not a role to role relationship, it's a soul to soul relationship. That's what we should try to look at. Then Didi came out that these two beautiful values are always associated with acceptance. Unless you have this, you can't accept people. So it's love and respect. And as all of you beautifully pointed out, Didi also said love and respect are two sides of the same coin. Unless you have love and respect, you can't accept the person. And the other two prerequisites which she mentioned for acceptance was selflessness and benevolence. I'll just cover this in a bit of depth. Selflessness is absolutely niswarth bhav in Hindi, what we call. And when I'm accepting a person, I have pure feelings for that person. I don't want anything from that person. So I'm absolutely niswarth. I'm absolutely selfless. And second is benevolence, which is in Hindi we say kalyankari feeling. So if you have these two feelings, these are the prerequisites for acceptance. And as we're always saying, good wishes and pure feelings will always help to accept the person more with faith and cooperation. She just gave a beautiful example of these seeds, the sprouts. Some seeds, they fully take away the water and even the sunlight and become sprouts, but some don't, and they just remain as stony hard. So though they are the same seeds, but what have we done when we accept? We have to absorb. We have to start absorbing even the shortcomings of people. We have to start absorbing, this is what is called samane ki shakti, the power to accommodate. When we start accommodating people's weaknesses, we start accepting them. So she gave this beautiful example of the sprouts. And I'll just quickly take this one or two questions which were asked. That someone asked that, Didi, we should accept self, that is fine. But when we do some mistakes, how can we accept ourselves? That guilt feeling comes as a very big block, a big mental block, which makes it difficult for me to accept myself. So she nicely said that, yes, I have made a mistake. I acknowledge that. But second is I have to move on. I have to have my self-respect. Self-respect is a nice Hindi word. We call it swaman. So swaman, we need to sort of awaken that self-respect for ourselves. Forget the past and forgive the self. Forget I have done that. It's a part and parcel of life to make mistakes. But from each mistake, I learn something and do a new beginning. And everyone was using this word right from the first activity as a detached observer. So we have to detach from the situation sometimes, go out of it, and we call it the SOS approach. S is step back, O is the observation, detached observer, and S is steering. Then give it a new direction. Because life is a battlefield, you can't expect all the times good thing to happen in life. No, you have to accept your failures, your rejections, and move on. It can be like a football game as well. Didi mentioned that if you miss one ball, one to make one goal, it doesn't mean you'll keep missing for it forever. And second is detached observer. She gave this beautiful example of a doctor and a mechanic. A mechanic comes, I mean, when you get a broken vehicle to the mechanic, he doesn't say, why did you do that? Same way, when you go as a patient to a doctor, the doctor doesn't say, why did you do this to your body? So they just detach themselves from the situation, from the person, and just give you the treatment. So that's what we have to practice. And lastly, the thing is about how do we accept children, the weaknesses of children. If we don't speak to them in a rude way or harsh way, we don't make them realize, how will the person improve? So most important again is to practice being a detached observer, and very important is being a trustee. Like sometimes we just get so much in that relationship that he is my child. I can do anything, whatever I want. I can say anything, whatever I want, because it is my child. So this ownership on the child comes. No, we have to realize that also is another soul on another journey. In this birth in this journey of the birth with that child, I am the mother, I am the father. So I have to be a trustee, and trustee also means I have to keep full trust in the child, full faith in the child, and make sure I stop criticizing the child, stop comparing him or her with anyone, and also even stop complaining and stop making him feel that he's in competition with someone. So you have to just constantly make sure that we accept the person, accept the child as it is, and prepare a land for the child's growth and future. So with this, I would now complete. Sorry, I've exceeded my time. So I would now request Sister Anu to take us into this depth of the meditation on acceptance for next 10 minutes, so that we can really inculcate the value in the crevices of our heart, because somewhere or the other our hearts have become stony. We have stopped accepting people. So let us try to soften our heart with the meditation. Over to Sister Anu. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Manoj. And that was so beautiful to listen to the summary of what Sister Sudesh Didi took us through, that deep journey of this beautiful value, acceptance. So, yeah, let's experience deeply within us the acceptance. So sit relaxed. Breathe deeply in and out as you completely relax. Feel the body relaxing. And as the body relaxes, feel the mind calming down. The thoughts slow down. You start to realize the silence around. May there be noise or movement, but a growing silence within gets hold of you. Body relaxed, mind relaxed, and there is silence deep inside. There is silence, as if the moment has stopped, as if I'm sitting near that lake with calm water, beautiful sky, gentle breeze, and just me. That is my inner world, deep inside. I simply have to turn within to me go there and sit with myself. This inner silence fills me up with peace, gives me the power to see myself, me, the being, the living energy, so calm, so gentle, so kind, so loving. That's me, the spirit. And in that inner silence, I also can see if there is any negativity, shortcomings. I accept myself as I am. Because I know I am the powerful, gentle being, and I accept my shortcomings, not to become ignorant, careless, but I take the power and change. In this acceptance of myself, I experience the deep joy within, the total stillness in life, where I can see from that deeper core of my perfect silent me, the world flows perfectly. And with that energy, as I see others, I only experience appreciation, for they are there to make me experience my life. So I dissolve all the expectations from them. I accept them as they are. I thank with deep gratitude in my heart for being there, for making me experience life as it is. There is joy, and sometimes there is not so good experiences. But in my accepting them, I only feel the love in my heart for them, that life is all about experience. So I thank them for all the joys, experiences. And I thank them for teaching me the patience, the tolerance, the acceptance. When the experiences are not nice, I simply take the understanding that everyone is a beautiful living being, filled with peace and love. Everyone wants to be loved. Everyone loves to be peaceful. With this understanding, I dissolve all my expectations. And I constantly experience that deep stillness, silence, peace, and love within me. In my loving acceptance, I spread comfort, peace, and joy. In that comforting, loving energy of my acceptance, I give them the time, the space to see themselves, realize, to mend if there is anything to be mended in them. In their journey, I help them see who they are, what truly they are, and I shower the love unconditionally. I choose to be my true self, full of kindness, compassion, love, and acceptance. And in that gentle light of my acceptance, I let others realize, choose, and decide for themselves. The thread of acceptance holds us together. Each one of us is a beautiful, perfect, shining, loving being. Each one of us is the child of the Supreme Being, the unconditional giver, the ocean of love, who accepts me and who accepts everyone as they are. The divine light that's shining upon me constantly fills me up with love. And as He accepts me as I am, I open up. I take in His love. And I let His love flow through me to everyone, to the whole world. Acceptance is power, power of love that makes the life most beautiful. Being filled with the divine loving light, I choose to flow with the loving acceptance flow. Like my Father, I am also unconditionally loving. And in that loving thread of acceptance, all the beings are held together like a rosary, like a garland that is deeply loved by God. So God's loving light enables me to be accepting and enables the whole world to be together, held in that one thread of God's love. That is the beautiful world we live in. That is highest experience of living. So I accept my life as a blessing from God. Every moment is a blessing. This body is a blessing from God. I accept my constant companion, this body that takes me, the living being, through the journey of experiences. My body enables me to experience the true self, the true energy that I am. And this body enables me to express the true energy of my being. So I take the blessings from God and make every moment of my life worthwhile, where there is that inner silence and stillness filled with unconditional, innocent acceptance for all. That is a gift for myself that frees my heart and that lets my heart shine the brightest. And with that gift, I constantly choose to give it of freedom, of comfort, love to everyone with that gentle, loving acceptance. So now slowly, everyone, come back to this present moment. Experience acceptance, the power that you have, and take it with you. Live it every moment. Thank you. Welcome back. Om Shanti.
So thank you, Sister Anu, for taking on this beautiful depth of meditation, absolutely relaxing us, and we feel so nice and accepted by God. Before I forget, let me tell you, today is a very auspicious day. We met 2 weeks ago. That was also a very auspicious day. Every day is auspicious, no worries. But today is very auspicious because today we have, if you want to experience this beautiful journey with God, we have Baba Milan, which will be live from Mount Abu directly on both the Peace of Mind television and Awakening channel. Both of them are Brahma Kumari's channels from 6:30 onwards till 8:30. So you all are welcome to join that. The people who are new to this can just experience that blissful vibrations of the divine being, the company of the divine being. And a few announcements for the next from now onwards, we'll be meeting every fortnightly because we had a bit of backlog for those series, so we covered it. So now we'll be meeting every fortnightly, but the talk would be there. Every fortnight talk continues on 27 December, immediately after Christmas. So we are saying the theme of this Christmas is to choose the steps of accuracy towards that shining light of joy and peace which is there in your hearts. Everyone is constantly writing in the chat box that we want to have few examples of how to use, or rather where to use the head and where to use hearts. So we'll be covering that sometime in the accuracy exercises as well. We'll try to cover that as well. So all of you are welcome to attend on 27 December. It is preferable if you can join through Zoom, so that you can directly interact with Sheelu Didi, who's also one of our senior Raj Yoga teacher from Mount Abu. And I must say that she was the first one instrumental on the television. It was she who started the television series. She was instrumental on that. It started initially on the Z TV. And it was she, the first talks came on television. It was with her. So she's got a beautiful, very gentle way of touching every value. So she'll be covering on accuracy. And if you, for some chance, miss that for whatever reason, we know Sundays are difficult. You have family time as well. So you can always feel free to watch it on YouTube. It will be aired live on YouTube as well, but later you can watch it on the same link. It will be available. That's omshanti.tk /English. And for people who want it in Hindi, it's available in Hindi as well. So we would want you all to attend this. Invitations will be rolling out to you. I'm sure you're receiving our emails from vihasaindia@gmail.com. If you need any more information, it's available on the website, vihasa.in. That's our email, easy one, vihasaindia@gmail.com. And then again, we tell you all that if you all need any help to create Vihasa, to organize such workshops, value-related workshops, value-based workshops in your work environment, you can feel free to email us on this or even WhatsApp on this number. So with this, now it's end of the show or end of the
If I
workshop.
can take a moment.
Photograph. Yeah.
Before photograph, whoever are new today, we should have asked maybe before. And if you want to receive this information and you are not receiving, then please leave your phone number and email ID on the chat box here so that we can put you in the list. We have our Swati sister taking note of it. So yes, so please put it on the chat box. And we'll be sharing. Many people had asked about the PowerPoint and as well as the YouTube. So we are preparing it and we will send you soon, very soon. And there will be a playlist of, we'll share that link as well. So in which every new episode will be added on so you can watch anytime. Wanted to pass on that much information. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Sister Anu. And can we just all of y'all now open your video cameras so that we can take a nice smiling photo of yours?
Yes, and we'll share that photos too. We haven't sent it, so we have backlogs. So next time, all 3 sessions will send maybe. So yes, can we all open up our videos? Everyone wants to show their smiley face, right? With that inner acceptance, I want to see everyone's face. Are we ready? Sister Deepa from Hong Kong. There you go. Everyone, Swati, Rachna, Rita, Niru.
बोला तुमने किया.
Very nice, Rachna. Thank you. How about Swati and Vinaya? Okay, now let's take with the count of 1, 2, and 3. Smile. Once again, 3, 2, and 1. That was good, Prabha Ben. So,
okay, done. Or you need
so
still
we
more
got
photos?
quite a good few pictures. So I did. I'm done.
Okay.
So,
fine. So shall we just close? Thank you so much, and we'll meet for the talk on accuracy.
Yeah.
And yeah, someone wants the group photo as well. So if you can share with them later.
Yes, yes. So I hope you have put your email IDs, please. But if you have already given, you will receive it. We'll send it. And thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time, and it was great sharing and learning.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, beautiful team.
Thank you, Prabha Ben, Reena, Dr. Reena, sister, and Manoj Bhai. And
Thanks.
bye now.
Session.